Chris, what does it mean to be a Man of Benedictine?
Oh, okay. Are we live? Okay. What it means to be a Man of Benedictine, I would just say a phrase is just what it means to be a Man of Benedictine. It's just well-rounded. It's very well known, especially around the city and honestly around the world, because you could just go anywhere and be held to a standard just to be a leader, someone who people can look up to, and just a good role model just because you went to Benedictine and people expect certain things from you. You're supposed to go out there and help create a better world because you went to Benedictine. You have the opportunities that we have here.
You know, we take a lot of pride in going to Benedictine, and I was on vacation. I'm on vacation, I'm walking down the street, and a person literally passes me. They stop their car, go in reverse, and say, "You went to Benedictine." I said, "Yeah, I go there right now." He's like, "Yeah, class of '68. I'm like, "Oh, that's sweet." Gets out of his car, we end up having a 10-minute conversation. He goes on with his day, I go on with mine. Like, it's just something that you take pride in no matter how old you are, no matter what's going on. You know, you're always gonna find a Man of Benedictine somewhere out there. It's just something that you could be anywhere, and that's like you said, in Cleveland, like, it's a very well-respected place, and being a Man of Benedictine is just, it's being relentless and being resilient and, you know, not having that quit attitude that some people have. And there's that support too, that it's just being there for your brothers when you need them most. And I've definitely had a fair share of that this year. It's been, especially on senior night, we lost in overtime. I remember my jersey's over my face, my head's down in the locker room, and I just get a tap on my shoulder saying it's gonna be okay. And I got 10 more like that in the locker room, and that's what being a Man of Benedictine is, being there for your brother when you need him most. There's a reason we get to wear a B on the front and there's no name on the back, because, you know, it's bigger than us, and it's always gonna be bigger than us.
Rosalina and Maloney in the backfield next to Iacampo in shotgun formation. Here's a snap. Handoff goes quick to Maloney. Maloney bounces it towards the outside. He's going to go down the sideline, and he's gone. 20-10, touchdown, Benedictine. Chris Maloney, big play on first down. And it's 6-0 Bengals. Handoff goes to Chris Maloney. Maloney breaks free, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Chris Maloney. Maloney to the outside, room to run, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Chris Maloney. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Chris Maloney. Wow. His 5th touchdown of the game. Do you believe Chris Maloney?
I'm Kehres. I'm number 12, and I would like to thank you for my mom and dad appreciating me.
You know, there's just like, it's kind of like little league hockey, so it's called ADM, and my dad always, well, he was my coach then, and then as I was growing up, he was pretty tough on me. There's always that dad and coach relationship that it's always kind of been there, so he's always been the loud voice on the bench. He's always had that intensity, and now that I've grown up, I've been fortunate enough to say, you know, he's been my coach throughout all my years. I remember he told me when I said, "Hey, I was thinking about maybe go shadow another high school." He's like, "Yeah, you can go shadow, but you're not gonna go there." I was like, "Well, I know that part." Just wanted to go see it, but I mean, I've been so grateful to have him be my coach for so long.
So wrestling, I was about 4.5 years old, and I didn't know what wrestling was. I'm like, what's this? But I was open to it because I was like trying new things. And they suggested that we come to a practice. Told my mom. We ended up going. And like I said, I haven't missed a day of practice since. Probably missed a couple days, but I would honestly say wrestling's probably like my first love because I've just been doing it longer because I stopped playing football for a second. But wrestling, I would definitely say is my first love. It's just, you can watch and it's just like, to me, the way I understand it, it's just like poetry in motion. It's just, I mean, it's a combat sport, but it's beautiful to me at the same time. And so is football.
All right, under center, Maloney's in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to Maloney. Maloney has space, breaks free through the middle to the 50, the 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. He's gone. Touchdown, Chris Maloney. Do you believe in number 7? One play touchdown.
The way like we're built here is just, it's different from what you would find anywhere else. And it's definitely somewhere I saw myself. Big thing I go off of, especially now going into college, is go where you're wanted. Benedictine wanted me to be here. I wanted to be somewhere great. I chose here. It was a great opportunity that I honestly had because I didn't even shadow here.
Yeah, me neither.
I just showed up. I just showed up. I didn't even.
My name is Christopher Maloney. Oh, dang. My name is Christopher Maloney. I'm from Bedford, and I go to Heskett Middle School. Benedictine has very good options for me to choose for my future career. Great academics and great sports.
A little nervous?
Yeah, I was really nervous. What was that orientation? I got asked to do an interview.
Brotherhood. The family.
I chose Benedictine because of the Brotherhood and the tradition. I have had family members come through Benedictine, and it's a rare opportunity to see and follow the footsteps of your uncles and brothers. I got the opportunity to play with my brother in a few of them, which is going to be fun, and my dad is the coach, so also an opportunity.
Dude, that thing was so scary.
Yeah, you walk in. I remember I walked in and I was late, of course. And Mr. Devers like, "You must be the Kehres family." I'm like, "I am. I am Ryan." I had to walk. He's like, "Okay, you ready?" I'm like, "Ready." And he's like, "I gotta ask you some questions." I just woken up like 30 minutes before.
So Ryan, why did you choose Benedictine?
I guess it just starts with my family. I think that's kind of the main reason I'm here now. You know, I've got my Uncle Tim, my Uncle Tom, my Uncle Jim, my dad, my Will, Jack, me. I mean, this is something that my family's invested in, and you know, we've been dedicated since the 80s. So I just felt that same urge to be here. There was something that was dragging me here. I really like the teachers a whole lot. I mean, I enjoy the students so much. We always have a good memory to have in class. Or
Never a dull moment.
Yeah. There's just never a dull moment at Benedictine, and there's just been so many good experiences that, you know, my brothers had, my cousins had, and you always get a different experience. You're never the same person. Benedictine has set me on the path to success, and I don't believe that any other school would have done that for me and given me that personal connection that I have at Benedictine.
Like, my goals weren't really to just like come here and break some records and just like leave or anything.
Yeah.
But I want to achieve things for myself, but like, what can I do to make this team do good or help the people around me? Just because iron sharpens iron, like I want to be helping somebody as they help me.
And ladies and gentlemen, Chris Maloney has put his name in the Benedictine record books once again.
That's the all-time career win streak.
There it goes. A standing ovation. Chris Maloney is the Benedictine record holder. He breaks the record. Mr. Carter said, "Get out there." He breaks Dan Carcelli, two-time state championship at Benedictine. He wrestled at Cleveland State. And Chris Maloney is now a record holder in football. He's a record holder in wrestling. He's got the all-time wins record in Benedictine history. Huge congratulations.
My brother's always been like my best friend, and I've done everything with him. If I was doing something, I wanted my brother to just be there doing it with me. Or if he was doing something, I always wanted to go do something with him. It's the support that I get from him. It's just, I'm walking off the mat. He's the first person there to give me a hug. The whole bleachers is going crazy. And I wasn't looking for him. He was just right there. But good thing he was. I mean, because that's the first person I would have walked up and hugged just because he was there to support me. I mean, that moment was just really special, just being able to win like that in front of my brother, because he used to wrestle. I don't know if a lot of people know that. Yeah, Tommy was a wrestler back in the day. Just him being there and me being able to show my big brother that, yeah, I go win a wrestling match. It was special, and it was special for him to be right there, and it was, yeah. It's special, it's pretty cool, especially because the person who did it before me, Dan Carcelli, was a 2-time state champ. I haven't won one yet, but I'm about to break the record. But it's pretty special, and it's special that it could happen on senior night too. I wouldn't have got there definitely without Coach Cheeks and the coaches and Coach Tito, my father, just everybody who's helped me along this path. The drill partners I've had, Jake Dolan, Nick Abbo, Sharif Williams, Antonio Hobbs, Jameer Church. I've rode with Shep a little bit. Everybody, just the breaking record's is cool, but it wouldn't happen without the people around you, just helping you become better. But it's definitely an experience just to be able to come here and break some records at Benedictine High School. It's pretty special.
You know, I watched Matt Carson, the guy who had the record, play. Such a great guy, and he pushed me as much as my dad and my brother pushed me to be as good as I could. And, you know, I've had a bunch of great teammates that have helped me get to my goal. And, I mean, they've really pushed me to be the best person I am. You know, people always got to keep you grounded, and I've definitely had that. I know I'm grateful. I know Chris is grateful to be here, just in general, to sit here and explain how special Benedictine is. And you could go down the list, and anyone could be in these seats. It could be anybody, because anyone in our grade deserves this chance to sit in the seat and tell how they've experienced it. And I think I've done a lot of what I want to get out of Benedictine, and I couldn't be more grateful for at least giving the opportunity to do that. I'm glad that y'all probably don't think about it, but I'll be thinking, like, I go to school with Ryan, Shane, Charlie, like all these smart and incredible guys. I'm blessed to just have people around me who all want to chase the same thing, which is greater life through Christ and just to be better people at the end of the day. And I'm glad that I get to go to school with you guys and call you guys my brother. It's been a crazy 4 years to think about. It's been a crazy 4 years. Yeah, we got a lot of good memories to think about here.